If you think company directors don't go to prison, think again. Right now, more directors than ever are being locked up for fraud, financial misconduct, and even health and safety failures. This isn't just about getting banned from being a director or receiving a fine. People are actually being sentenced to years in jail for making the wrong moves in their business, and the government is cracking down harder than ever before. Obviously, bounce back loan fraud, hiding money, ignoring disqualification orders. If you've done any of these, you're in serious danger. Now take this director. He inflated his turnover, took out 2 bounce back loans and thought he could just walk away. Now he's serving 2 years and 7 months in prison, and he's not alone. Now this is going out in March 2025, but over 73 people have already been sentenced with a combined total of 182 years in prison. It's happening right now. In this video, I'm going to break down the real cases of directors who have gone to prison, the biggest mistakes that landed them there, and what you must do if you think you're at risk. Watch until the end, because this could be the difference between staying free or ending up behind bars. Chris Worden, director first. Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be talking about something fairly serious. More and more company directors are going to jail, and that's whether it's for fraud, negligence, financial mismanagement. It isn't just about fines anymore or director disqualifications. People are actually getting locked up. And if you think like cutting corners or bending the rules won't catch up with you, you've got to think again. I mean, we've had loads of directors abusing COVID loans, right? We've had directors hiding company money. We've got a director who just ignored disqualification proceedings. Like, these are real cases and they come with real consequences. Now, let's start with the obvious. One of the biggest reasons directors are ending up behind bars is COVID loan fraud. Let's start with this one director, right? He was a taxi driver from Devon. He's applied and he's overstated his income by over 350 grand, right? To secure 2 bounce back loans, right? You're not allowed 2 bounce back loans. You're allowed 1 per company, and you had to apply for 25% of 2019's turnover. Now what he did, he got the money. He transferred the money offshore. He gave some to his family members. He never paid a penny back, and then went bankrupt. And he thought that he could get away with this. Now he's now serving 2 years and 7 months. The other case that's come to my attention recently, a delivery driver, he spunked the COVID loan on drugs, gambling and home renovations, and then he declared bankruptcy. Listen, these aren't one-offs. I've told you there's 73 people who have already been sentenced, 182 years in jail, and there's more coming. Like, the government is going after this hard, and if you took a bounce back loan you weren't entitled to, or you spent it on things you shouldn't have, you need to be aware of what's happening. Now, my advice, by the way, if you took a loan and you shouldn't have done, you inflated your turnover, my advice is pay the bloody loan back. Pay what you can when you can, and do not go into insolvency, because once you go into insolvency, that's when Pandora's box is opened, and that's when an investigation is. I'm not condoning you. I think you're idiots who've done it, right? But listen, I get lots of inquiries and I can't help you. So this video is for you. Like, another reason that I've seen the director get actually jail time recently is he got disqualified, right? So this was a guy from Yorkshire. He got banned from being a director, but he carried on running the business anyway, right? And on top of that, he hid pension withdrawals while he was bankrupt. He's got 16 months in jail. Listen, people think that if you've been at it, the worst that you're going to get is a disqualification, and they can carry on behind the scenes. Now, you just can't do that. Because if you're caught, and people are going to get caught, you're looking at serious problems. Time behind bars. It's not just being banned or disqualified as a director that's going to cause you issues. And another one that I saw recently, it was a director who moving money out of the companies before they go bust, right? Because that's another fast way to a problem. So this guy, he was a construction boss. He withdrew over 7 grand from a business that was going down the shit pan, and he put it into his casino account. And he tried to argue, listen to this, that he's going to win the money back and pay the creditors. I mean, what planet is this guy on? Obviously, the excuse didn't fly, and he got 2.5 years, well, 2 years and 4 months in prison. And he's not the only one. It's happening all the time. If you move money out of a company that is failing, right, whether you pay yourself a big salary, transfer it to a partner, send it overseas, it's called misfeasance. You're asking for trouble. Now, you're not just risking a disqualification now. The consequences are really, really, really severe. As I said, people are going to prison now. And I had a look at the Insolvency Service website this morning, and it's like the first four stories on there were people going to jail. Now, I used to think, like the Insolvency Service, the worst they'd do is ban directors when they broke the rules, okay? Unless it were really serious. But now, listen, I think a lot of them are pushing for prison time. A guy recently got 4 years for fraudulent trading. Now, fraudulent trading is essentially taking deposits, continuing to trade when you've got no hope of actually delivering what you're taking the money for. But I think the government are making an example of people. Like they don't want, like the scandal around bounce back loans and C-bills. It was a bloody mess. They are throwing the book at anyone who commits this type of fraud, hides money or ignores. I mean, if you've been disqualified, you've been disqualified. It's a serious thing. Now, if you're running a company, please take this as a warning. The days of getting away with dodgy dealings, like, they are over. And the bottom line is if you've lied for a COVID loan, they're going to find you out. If you run a company after being disqualified, you're going to get found out. If you ignore consequences from the Insolvency Service, they're going to come for you. Now, if you found the video helpful, listen, if you're worried about what I've just said, I don't want the inquiry. I can't help you, right? You perhaps need some legal advice. But I hope you found the video helpful. My name's Chris Worden. I'm from Director First. Put a comment in the section and I will respond to it personally. Thanks a lot.